Oh, the excitement of rushing out of work in order to go and get to Kettering in time. I don't know, I'll just about make it, hopefully. It's nearly 4 o'clock now. I bet I'd make it, hadn't I? In my haste, I've just managed to spill boiling hot tea onto my shirt. Don't know if the stains coming out nicely there, but oh well. In the car, hit the M6, and away I go. Oops, I think I might have overshot Kettering a bit, haven't I? It's gone stateside. I remember working out, that's the rather classy bowling alley opposite the ground. We did make it, by the way. I remember working out last season that the amount of miles we'd have to travel going around the conference, as of course the conference is a bit more far-flung than what we used to, it was equivalent to driving all the way to New York and then a little bit further. But we've made it, the team's made it, thank goodness. We made it in plenty of time, and then there was an accident on the roundabout next to the ground, and so we spent half an hour sitting in traffic with the floodlights in view, not moving, worrying that I'd be trapped there all night. But nope, we've made it. I just hope Wrexham now make the journey worthwhile. Beware of obstructive view. I'll tell you what, after I showed in the Halifax vlog the worst press pass ever, which was just a torn off piece of the end of a piece of cars. By contrast, look at this. I got a formal letter inviting me to come in. I went to Russia in the summer, I had to get a letter invitation to come into the country. And it feels like the same sort of thing. Very impressive. It makes you realise as well the sensitivity of being a Wrexham fan. That when the stewards said enjoy the game on the way in, I always feel like they're being sarcastic. How can you enjoy watching Wrexham play? No, it might just be negative. My dad's managed to create a situation in the ticket office, a bit strange. When we went into the ticket office, he made a very unreasonable demand. He popped in and he said, "Can I have a ticket near the press box?" And the whole place just stopped like a cowboy movie, where somebody had walked into the bar where they weren't welcome. It was absolutely fantastic. Finally, 5 of them stopped, stared at him. They finally decided to look around, complied, charged 14 quid for a concession ticket, and after all the fuss, there's no numbers on the tickets anyway. Oh well, very confusing. And one of the great idiosyncrasies of non-league grounds, today we'll be commentating under the shadow of the owl. I have no idea, before you ask, although Steve has pointed out that there are actually genuinely droppings underneath it. It's a bit too Pinocchio for me. I went round the away end a moment ago. Seems like it might be a late kick-off this. I don't know, I said about the traffic before. There's nobody here until quite recently. Only counted about 45 away fans in the away end about 5 minutes before the scheduled kick-off. Well, I'm filming this the day after, and deliberately so, because I wasn't quite sure how I would feel now after that match. It was the best we've played all season by an absolute mile. Absolutely tremendous. I couldn't believe it. I just kept saying in commentary, I couldn't believe I was watching the same Wrexham team I've been watching all season. It was terrific. We were fluent, we were brilliant, and when we blew it in the 95th minute, I don't know. Afterwards, I felt good. Everyone in the press box and the Wrexham end was really deflated, and you can see the players were as well, and Dean Saunders. And I felt good, and I was thinking, well, no, if we keep playing like this, we're fine. If we keep playing like this, we're going to fly at the table. We'll win plenty of games. And I kept saying to people, you feel better in the morning when you look at it. Maybe they do. I feel worse. I woke up this morning and thought, oh damn it, we should have got 3 points away at Kettering, good team, and that would have sent a message out to the conference. So I feel really gutted now, to be honest with you. I've told everyone to keep their chins up, and I haven't taken my own advice. I don't know, but a terrific performance. The way Sacco and Mike Williams on the left and Spanner Obeng on the right really combined was very promising. I mean, Lowestoft will be very different because I suspect they'll be more defensive than Kettering, but nonetheless, very encouraging. The thing that'll stick in me that match though is I bullied a pensioner. I feel a bit uncomfortable about it. Not much room for the press, so we had to sit in seats next to the actual press box, under the shadow of the owl. And, oh God, there was this old fella in front of me, and after about 5 minutes he covered his head with his coat. And he just couldn't stand having a bloke sitting right behind him commentating, and I was a bit noisy for him. I felt a bit guilty at half time. I thought, oh, should I say something to him or just let sleeping dogs lie? He turned around, and in the way that old blokes do when they've got no real sense of concern about consequences, but he started ranting at me. He's 84, he's missed a lot of games in pneumonia, and he's disappointed that, someone's coming and making a noise. But I was nice to him, bless him. I felt very guilty, and by the end we were good chums after a good 10-minute chat. So at least something positive's come out of the match. Hands across the water.